Are you looking for the best PC game controllers in your budget? Well, in today's video we break down the top 5 best PC game controllers that are available on the market. I made this list based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below and also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have the 8-bit DU SN30 Pro. Peripheral manufacturer 8-bit DU has made its name on retro designs that lean heavily on nostalgia, and the SN30 Pro wears its inspiration on its sleeve. Modeled after old-school Super Nintendo controllers, it's ideal for the PC's ever-growing library of retro-inspired games, even if it doesn't necessarily appeal to everyone. The button layout will be instantly familiar to anyone who grew up with 2D platformers and JRPGs. The craftsmanship on the SN30 Pro is surprisingly sturdy, especially considering its budget pricing. It also sports a pair of analog sticks should you want to use it for modern shooters or action games, though we wouldn't recommend that. Its small form factor makes it uncomfortable in the hand during extended sessions and more Twitch-based games. Regardless, there are a number of games that would benefit from the authentically retro touch that the SN30 brings to the desk. That alone makes this one of the best PC controllers right now. Moving on at number 4, we have the ASTRO Gaming C40TR controller. Positioned as a premium alternative to the DualShock 4, you could say that the ASTRO C40TR is to the PS4 what the Xbox Elite wireless controller is to the Xbox One. A third party may make it, but the ASTRO C40TR delivers a premium controller experience in that familiar DualShock form factor. What makes the C40TR unique is the ability to not only swap parts, but move them around. The modular design will let you swap out the left thumbstick for the D-pad and rock an asymmetrical Xbox One-esque controller if you like. Or you can be a complete anarchist and put 2 thumbsticks on the left, with the D-pad on the right. The face buttons can't be swapped to a different position. For PC gamers, the ASTRO C40TR has its own Windows software. With it, you can remap buttons, create and edit profiles, and adjust stick and trigger sensitivity, among other things. Of those other things, the fact that it has an audio equalizer for the headphone jack on bottom is perhaps the weirdest, most impressive aspect of the whole controller. Like the Elite and its contemporaries, it costs a lot, but after using it ourselves. At number 3, we have the Xbox wireless controller. The original Xbox One wireless controller was a staple for PC gaming. With the Xbox Series S/X release, we all were curious to see how Xbox improved on an already killer gamepad. This controller retains a lot of what we loved about the original. Keeping it very comfortable overall design with texturized rubber grips makes you feel extremely great in your hands. Much like the original, it boasts a vastly superior D-pad that you won't dread using in fighting games and platformers, taking cues from the Xbox One Elite series controllers. You might have noticed a new button in the center of the controller. A much requested share button now lets you capture screenshots and gameplay footage without diving too much into the menus. We capitalize wireless for a reason, not because the word is a proper noun per se, but because the Xbox wireless controller of late leverages Microsoft's wireless protocol it calls Xbox Wireless. Though the name could benefit from some creative workshopping, you can take solace in the fact that, after 2016, the Xbox wireless controller graces us with a much-needed helping of Bluetooth compatibility. And now it's practically standard fare for console transplants deterred by the learning curve mouse and keyboard gaming presence. At number 2, we have the Sony DualSense wireless controller. The PlayStation 5 DualSense has a "you have to touch it to believe it" quality thanks to its new haptic motors and adaptive triggers, which can offer resistance under your finger. Firing a bow can actually feel like firing a bow, for example. The rumble is also easily the best and most nuanced we've ever felt in a controller. It really is as good as people say. The DualSense's most advanced features don't work in PC games yet, since games will need to be programmed to take advantage of them. But Steam already offers full support for the controller, so it's at least a breeze to plug in and use like any other pad. It's a hair less comfortable than the Xbox Series 10 controller, and not as simple to use in non-Steam games, but if you prefer Sony's analog stick layout or love gyro aiming, this is the one to get. And maybe someday we'll see PC games take advantage of those new triggers and haptics, too. And finally at number 1. We have the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. If you use the Microsoft Elite Series 2 controller for more than 10 minutes, you'll understand why we have it at the number 1 spot. Everything about the Series 2 screams luxury. The near-endless customization options give you an unparalleled level of control, pun intended, over your gameplay. Being able to tweak all aspects of the controller, like D-pads, shift paddles, and joystick tension, is an absolute godsend. The most significant changes in the Series 2 over the Series 1, which we also loved, include a neat little carrying case that doubles as a charging station for the controller's new rechargeable battery with 40 hours of juice. Finally, with Project X Cloud and Apple Arcade bringing some great games to mobile devices, you can easily pair the Series 2 controller via Bluetooth. Spending $160 for a controller is a tough sell for most people. That's near 4 times the price of an Xbox One controller. But if you're a serious gamer who values performance and extreme levels of customization, the Series 2 is a no-brainer and worth every penny. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.